Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Imagine this, a family that built their entire public image around faith, family values, and raising kids the right way, now facing yet another devastating chapter. Kendra Duggar's own parents are being pulled into her husband Joseph's serious legal battle. Court documents show they are scheduled to be deposed in his child molestation case. What could they possibly know, and how did we even get here? Stick around because this update is shaking the Duggar world in ways you won't believe. The Duggar family first captured America's hearts back in the early 2000s with their TLC reality show, 19 Kids and Counting. Jim, Bob and Michelle Duggar, along with their large brood of children, all names starting with J, became symbols of a deeply religious, homeschooling lifestyle centered on purity, hard work, and big family values. The show followed their daily lives, courtships, weddings, and the joys and challenges of raising so many kids in Tontitown, Arkansas. It was wholesome entertainment for millions until scandals started to surface. Joseph Duggar, one of the oldest sons born in 1995, grew up very much in the spotlight. He married Kendra Caldwell in 2017, and together they've welcomed 4 children. The couple seem to embody the Duggar ideals, building a life rooted in their shared faith. But like the rest of the family, their story has been complicated by the broader challenges the Duggars have faced over the years, including the very public legal troubles of Joseph's older brother Josh. Now, Joseph himself is at the center of serious allegations that have rocked the family once again. Fast forward to March 2026, when everything changed. Joseph Duggar was arrested in Arkansas on charges stemming from Florida. According to court documents and law enforcement reports, he's accused of lewd and lascivious behavior involving a child under 12. The allegations involve a girl who was 9 years old at the time of the reported incidents during a family trip to Panama City Beach, Florida, around 2020. A 14-year-old girl later spoke with authorities about what she said happened multiple times. Joseph has pleaded not guilty to the charges and has demanded a jury trial. His bond was set at $600,000, and he was extradited to face proceedings in Bay County. Just days after Joseph's arrest, his wife Kendra faced her own legal issues in Arkansas. Tontitown police charged her with multiple misdemeanor counts of endangering the welfare of a minor and second-degree false imprisonment. Reports indicated that during a home inspection, authorities found exterior door locks that raised concerns. Kendra has also pleaded not guilty through her attorney. The couple shares 4 young children, and these developments have understandably raised many questions about their family situation. Kendra's parents, Paul and Christina Caldwell, initially stayed relatively quiet but eventually released a public statement. They expressed that they were devastated for the young girl who came forward with the allegations against their son-in-law. They said they stand behind her in support and prayer, and described being troubled and heartbroken over the alleged actions. Their words highlighted a difficult position for any family, balancing love for their daughter and grandchildren while addressing serious claims. Now, the latest development has added even more layers. According to recent court documents, Paul and Christina Caldwell are set to be deposed in connection with Joseph's case. They'll travel to the office of the Florida State Attorney to provide testimony that could be used at trial or for other legal purposes. This comes as Joseph's legal proceedings continue to move forward. It's a significant step because it brings Kendra's parents directly into the courtroom process surrounding the allegations against their son-in-law. This situation is particularly complex given reports that Kendra has reportedly distanced herself from her parents amid the ongoing stress and fallout from the arrests. Sources have suggested tensions arose after the Caldwells faced personal challenges, including housing and employment issues tied to the public attention. However, details around family dynamics remain private, and much of that stems from unconfirmed reports. What's clear is that the Caldwells' upcoming deposition marks a new phase in this already difficult chapter. Throughout all of this, Joseph and Kendra have maintained their innocence on the charges. Their legal team has been active, and both have entered not guilty pleas. The case has drawn comparisons to past Duggar family controversies, especially given the history with Josh Duggar's conviction on child pornography charges. But each situation is unique, and it's important to remember that Joseph is presumed innocent until proven otherwise in a court of law. The judicial process will determine the outcomes here. Fans and observers have reacted in a variety of ways across social media and news outlets. Many longtime viewers of the original show expressed shock and sadness, with some questioning how such allegations could surface in a family known for its strict moral teachings. Others have praised Kendra's parents for publicly supporting the alleged victim, seeing it as a principled stand. On platforms like Reddit and X, discussions range from calls for compassion and due process to more critical takes on the family's overall public image. Media coverage has been extensive, with outlets carefully reporting the facts while noting the emotional toll on everyone involved, especially the children. Of course, not everyone agrees. Some supporters of the Duggars urge waiting for all the evidence before jumping to conclusions, emphasizing the importance of fairness in high-profile cases. Others feel the repeated scandals have damaged the family's credibility. What's consistent is a widespread concern for the well-being of the minors involved and a hope that the truth emerges through the legal system. Public reaction remains divided, but the human impact on marriages, children, and extended family is something many acknowledge with empathy. So, what's next for Joseph Duggar's case? With the deposition of Kendra's parents on the horizon, the legal process is advancing toward potential trial dates. Joseph faces serious charges in Florida, while he and Kendra also have upcoming court matters in Arkansas related to the misdemeanor counts. Any developments, including possible plea negotiations or further hearings, will likely be closely watched. For now, the focus remains on the court proceedings and ensuring all parties, especially the children, are protected. Viewers should keep an eye on official updates as this story continues to unfold. In the end, this latest chapter in the Duggar saga reminds us how even families that seem picture-perfect from the outside can face profound challenges. The allegations against Joseph are serious, and the involvement of Kendra's parents in the deposition adds another layer of complexity to an already heartbreaking situation. We've seen the family navigate public scrutiny before, but the stakes feel particularly high with young lives at the center. As always, the most important thing is hoping for justice, healing, and safety for those affected. What are your thoughts on this latest Duggar family update? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Duggar family update.